Why do I sound like Eeyore all of a sudden?
Because you're talking about farming, and farming isn't all that fascinating.
And I just saved $1,000 on my car insurance.
No one will rob you. Fucking boring.
My god, these guys had better start moving soon.
I'm
growing
actually
impatient.
thinking of doing a pump instead of a well, but the well fits here, whereas that one doesn't.
Aesthetics comes whenever you are making money and you no longer have to worry about
More
installing new
range.
areas.
It has more range for the pump, but the thing is, $20 upkeep a month, whereas I could fit in
Who are you?
7 wells compared to 1 pump.
Hey,
So
all of
honestly,
you, gather here!
overall,
Raise the alarm!
this well, I could reach my entire
Over
farm.
here! Where is everyone?
same
Quick!
And it can more easily fit
Ah!
places. So there is that to consider.
No!
Oh, that I'm on this here. Its radius is those 2 fields. Nice. Large one. Okay, so let's go ahead and spacebar and start building stuff. I'm trying to see what all's being built right now because first, I don't really know what all's going on. Okay, that's the warehouse. There's the dung pile for fertilizer. That's the garage. What's this over here? Cow shed. The bee person's doing its thing.
Hey!
Alright, let's go ahead
Stop
and look at
pitching.
economy. Go to trade.
I'm
Auto trade.
gonna enjoy this.
I know auto doing stuff may not seem like the best idea, but you know, I don't really want to focus on it, you know?
Alright.
Because what ends up happening is, like, twice a month, the stuff changes. It seems to be because maybe it's like the stock market, you know? The quarterly shit. Yeah. How many things can I set up to auto sell?
I think everything except for wheat.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up. Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
Okay, so far who I have is Ava Plummer, the driver, Jaden O'Brien, the beekeeper, and Amelia Cole, the cowkeeper. Whenever stuff's ready to harvest, that's whenever I'll get me a harvest person.
Hey, all of you, gather here, raise the alarm!
To arms! Get over here!
So eventually I'll do a small cheese thing. Where would that fit? Fit here. That won't fit there. Won't fit here. God, I'd have to go way far down here. It probably wouldn't be hugely horrible to have my cheese factory whenever I get that up and going.
Probably.
Have it behind the cow shed. It's not right by the warehouse, but as long as it's able to sell, right?
Right.
Before it goes bad. Preferably before it goes bad. Big field. How big does this field have to
Alarm! Hey, all of you, gather here. Raise the alarm.
be?
Over here. Where is everyone? Quick! To arms! Get over here! Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! To arms!
Can't mount when overloaded. What? Since when? probably one of my favorite games out of last year. I'm really hoping that Cyberpunk will be taking its place this year as my favorite.
Maybe.
But that's still to be seen. Cyberpunk's been worked on forever. It can easily be one of the best games coming out if they want it to be. Because Project Red has the skill to do it.
Okay, so, how big of a place would I need to be able to take, or how many people do you think I would need to take care of a 50 by 45, a 50 by 20, and a 50 by 21?
I am not for sure on how many people, but it should show you how many people you need whenever you go into your options with it.
Okay, now I do know this. Every 0.01 after the, no matter the size field, it always does 2 employees required for that. But everything after that, every 0.01 after that requires another person, is what it says.
Okay.
So this shows 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Shit, it's hard to count. 4, 6, 8. 10. So 12 people for the tiny one. For the big one, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 16, 22, 24, 25. 25 for a 50 by 45.
Right.
So it's basically saying I need an army.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't have an army.
That's what your seasonal workers are for. And be careful with your permanent workers. They're not exactly permanent. They still quit and go to other jobs.
Pieces of shit. I hope they fucking die.
I don't know how many times they've randomly disappeared off my farm. I don't know if that's a bug, a glitch, or if it's actually what they do. On the other hand, no, they do it for the sole purpose of pissing me off.
So the biggest thing will be the barley, right?
Right.
And then the 2 little ones will be my hops.
No, it may not necessarily need to be the barley. I just remembered that because barley lasts forever. because you have skilled workers in the mill, you'll actually get more barley out of your, or more barley malt out of your barley than what you would normally.
And can't I do wheat instead of barley?
I believe you can do wheat, barley,
Barley and rye.
and rye.
Rye's the cheapest to buy, by the way. But that also means it creates a cheaper blend of beer. And thing is, though, if I do wheat, the off amount, I could tell it to take so much after so much an amount of wheat, and I can use what's some of it to feed my. Fuck.
It's a heart attack.
Shut the fuck up, Piper! I'm the one trapped in the room where you do not bark in fucking ear. Shut up. Shut up. Stop it. What? Why would I do that? Piper, stop it. Stop it. I know. Wait. Stop it. I put him out this morning. Night. Is Grandma still up? Oh, you big whiny baby. Oh, you big just whiny baby. Oh, you do it, yeah. Oh, you just don't. You careful. Don't put your tail in the fire.
Shady coil, not fire. Although she might catch on fire.
Oh. Yeah. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hey, Jamie, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Alright. Person in the middle of the road that I can't loot. Annoying. Unless somebody filled it with dung. That would explain why I can't loot it.
Stop it.
See, you're back.
Yeah. Okay. I'm hyped up on candy, but that's aside from the point. My friend, right, just told me, right, about this thing. It's called esports simulator. It's basically trying to tell what esports is. It's a Steam game, Jamie.
Yeah?
It's ridiculous. I actually can't believe. And they made something called "Don't Forget Our Esports Stream." Like, oh my god, I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna look into this stuff, and I'm gonna let you know if it actually like being on the knees.
You gotta see this. I got sound.
We're right there, sorry. So, also, the Don't Forget Our Esports stream is, what's it called? It's about StarCraft, so it's something you'll like, Jamie.
That's not necessarily.
No. You're not gonna like the game at all, but you'll have a good laugh out of it, I hope. So, this is... I don't know what to say about this. This is amazing.
What I'm supposed to do is tell, make sure you run your sport fans hard and your workers harder so they will be better. Put them through rigorous training and days of using rubber bands on their fingers.
Alright, but that's all I came back to tell you. I'll see you later. Good night.
Are you sure?
Yes, good night.
Alright, good night. That explains why he has to leave so early, because he sits around and talks for hours after he logs out to go to bed. Just take a nap for 3 hours. And even Teresa's up.
How are you?
I've got some goods here.
All right. Good luck then.
Back to 1K.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Hey, Henry really hasn't come to see you, but we'll say he has, just to make you feel better. But Henry did get better gear. That's what's important.
I'd like to make use...
And what is it?
I'd like...
But of course,
Fine.
I'm sure.
Now, 2 hours later, he's done. He definitely got his money's worth out of her ass. And I'm getting shiny now. At least my gloves are.
Good out to you, sir. Good luck to you. I'll be with you.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come get 'em!
Jesus Christ. Take care now.
Can we do something about the price?
Well, we can try it.
Since it's you.
We're getting there. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement. May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you.
May the Lord watch over you.
fly fallow? In the house. Need straw for the winter? And you'll need a rake.
Good health to you.
Is there someone here who compete with me in archery?
Of course. What do you think this range is for? First, I'll explain the rules to you. You shoot 7, 13, or 21 arrows, depending on who you're shooting against. The straw surround is worth 1 point, the white ring 2, and the bullseye 3. Whoever finishes shooting first gets 3 extra points. The round ends when everyone has finished shooting, and whoever has the most points wins. It's the custom to wager on it, to make it more interesting, see? The better the archers you shoot against, the higher the stakes.
Alright, that seems straightforward.
Just one more thing. Don't leave while the contest is underway, and never aim or shoot at anything but the target. Otherwise you're out. Got it?
Got it.
How good are you with a bow, so I can find you a suitable opponent?
I'm a beginner.
Doesn't matter. At least you'll get a bit of practice. Beginners shoot 7 arrows a round. Splendid. Here's some arrows for you. But you can use your own if you want. Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition. Good luck. Right, archers.
Shoot. Shoot. Sorry, Jason, you're at the door. Oh, you didn't bring any food back. Sorry, do what? Oh, well, just letting you know. And you'll hear it again in your video. You'll have to pull on the wall. That sometimes works, not always. This is the second video I'm making for you tonight.
The contest is over. Henry here is the winner.
Where'd your shoes go, man? Someone has lost their shoes.
Good day to you.
I have some trophies.
Let's see. Quite a collection. My boy, you're God's own avenging angel.
I've taken care of the camp.
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
Pleased to hear it. I've had another report. Some folk were ambushed to the west of her time, on the hill across the river from the gallows. It would be worthwhile to check it out.
Very well, I'll take a look. I'd like to train a bit.
Right. What weapon would you...
I'll try the mace. And I'll take a shield, too.
Right, lad. Grab your piece. We'll get stuck in. May the Lord watch over you. Curse it! You asked. Fucking hell! Here!
That actually hit me. That was my gut again.
You'll get what for? Bugger! Tossed you in. Ah! No! Ow! God damn! Fucker!
Your hit points are getting low. Just trying to get winded. Ah, I won. Mace is at 6 points, and I need 7 for my first skill level. 1 more point in maces. That means I have to drink another marigold decoction, which luckily I now have 4. Are you a little dizzy? Yeah, you're dizzy. Did I knock the living shit out of you? It looks like I have. I'd say I knocked the shit out of him. He can't seem to get settled. He's bleeding pretty good too. So that ability that looks like a saw going across someone's legs with the leg splitting, that's called I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, whenever I draw blood on somebody, they start bleeding first. I get that buff and it gives me +1 strength to all of my attacks. So I hit him just a little bit harder. makes everything easier. I wonder if he's clean-faced yet, if he's healed up. Because I need to get one more skill point in maces. My head's almost cleared. Yeah, he's pretty good beat up. I beat him up worse with a real sword last time, but it's still funny to me. Alright, my head's cleared. Let's fight.
I'd like to train him.
Right. What weapon would you...
We're gonna go with the mace.
I'll try the mate. And I'll take a shield.
Right, lad. Grab your piece. We'll get stuck in. Take care now. Shit!
Boy, you started right off cussing at me. You don't like me much, do you? Taught me how to use a longsword. Taught me how to use a mace. Turns out, teaching me to do stuff isn't always the smart move. Ouch. You knocked the wind out of me. That's you breathing heavy. Your mouth's full. Why does it go so close to my ears? I think that's a glitch they just haven't fixed yet. That or your mouth moving is a glitch. Oh, that was a red moment. So was that, I would imagine. And that. See what happens whenever you teach me to work on someone's head? I do. It's much harder whenever I'm hitting with a stick, though, isn't it? Because that helmet don't help you much against this. It works great against the sword. Not so much against this. So I'm literally beating that helmet onto your head harder. I learned that with a bum cap once, and a hard hat. Both hurt like hell. Ow. Face shot. So far, he can only do a repost against me. He really hasn't been able to hit me much. Or have you noticed that? wires cross sometimes. I love that. I do. That's tomorrow's goal, though. You're still in the Masons, aren't you? I guess it's just been a while since you've been. Or at least I've known you gone. Today's Tuesday. Anyway, I got you 2 videos tonight. My last one was pretty much showing you the differences between starting a fight with Robard and getting good at fighting with Robard.
Yeah.
I put them on YouTube now. That way you can find them there. You just click on my channel and I'll show you how to do that. A long time ago I made that specifically just to fuck around with and learn how to do videos. I didn't actually expect anyone to watch them. And I've actually got 40 people watching my shit. That makes me a little unnerved. Bill, like legitimately, or see that.
Fuck.
Oh, that was a rip. Right? Yep, that was too. And the only reason that went west was because I was tired.
You know.
I'm not gonna let you talk much. Stay still there. Oh, you hit me. Shit, I got him in the back. Wait, you quit? I know I didn't quit. I'm still good on hit points. I have a feeling someone just pussed out. And I am down with the sickness for that. That's my new skill now. As a mace, I get 2 of them, a forearm and a blind strike. Alright, so unexpectedly hit the opponent's face. That's a stab slash uppercut. This is a slash 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 slash. And this is opponent makes it difficult to continue to fight after feints unexpectedly. Forearm slash. So we'll do the blunt strike to the face. Just because I know for a fact getting hit in the face with a stick hurts like hell. Especially a stick like this. So I need to poke, smash, smash. Got you. Let's try that out. Training. Real
I'd like to
weapons.
train.
A bit cock. Another one, as some say, should he? Let's fight then.
I'll try the mace. And I'll take a shield, too.
No, let's
Right,
try this
lad.
out.
Grab your piece. We'll get stuck in. Take care now.
Punch to the face.
Kurva! Come on then. God! Damn!
Oh.
I'm over here.
probably shouldn't have said you're over here. You're bleeding before me. Sadist is what it's called.
You got me.
Alright, that actually worked out pretty good. And I got the opportunity to beat the shit out of Robart again. Well, this is a playthrough for you. Do you think I need to up my mace skills to 10? 7. And my sword is 13. See what time it is. It is after 12. You're popular as hell today.
God be with you. God be with you.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honour to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. A man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe.
Good people, come up
And the
closer. Have a
jailhouse.
smell.
You don't want to see the
Fresh
inside,
bread.
not
And
even
pour
as a
yourself
guard.
bit of fresh
Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
The swordsmith lives here.
You'll find it nowhere else.
Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in the square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have it your way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
Your old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here. This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the Inner Bailey. Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel. The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
I've lost everything. My home, my family, my livelihood.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Dear people,
Good.
don't leave a
Where's
comment
Moimir
to
anyway?
staff.
Isn't he supposed to be here with
Everything I
you?
had.
Ah,
The godless
yes.
beast.
He hasn't turned up
Have
yet.
some compassion.
Oh, I see. Now where might he have got to then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him. What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me, Harry. Let's have a drink. That fool got me all worked up.
Shouldn't we be on patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry, even watchmen are entitled to a break. Except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Why not?
Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
Pour me one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Make it a 1 right there.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Here.
We'll see.
What?
That's it. This'll be the one. Your turn. That's it.
I shouldn't have pushed it. Enough. I'm done with it.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
How many times was that this month?
3 times. Would you credit it?
Me too.
And of course it's raining again.
Likewise. God be with you.
What's life like in Rattay?
Life is good here. Even better if them damn refugees would only vanish.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wives' tales, but I heard truly terrible things. Good luck to you.
It's always been like that, though. Anyway, if it does snow, I'll just drag the sledge out of the barn.
You're just mocking me now.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Well, joke all you like. But I heard it snowed in Sternberg only a week ago.
Nonsense. Who told you such a thing?
It's true.
Good health to you. Farewell.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, The beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and planets.
God save the bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Send you straight to hell.
Give that bastard something to remember.
Yeah.
Teach that insolent pup a lesson.
That was easy.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence!
to...
You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Ooh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities to the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Upgraded. Got a promotion. I know. You could actually get promotions things like that, I would beat the living shit out of every boss I ever had. Wait, that would only work for the factory, because in my normal
Not at
career,
all.
my
I'm
bosses
glad
are all
you
women.
worry about me. It shows you care. Why?
I am not going to go that route, because I actually wanted to keep my job. And I liked it. Well, if it was like it was in movies and games, the bosses would have sexually harassed me. No, they didn't. Yeah, overtime is not sexually harassing, no matter how much you wish it was. Damn, that man can make some distance, can't he? He got here way before me. He was heading back to the castle to eat. Let's see how well you see in this. I'm using you as a test. Oh, hell, you can see just fine. That's what I'm saying. The video actually comes out cleaner and, or well, not cleaner, but it comes out brighter than it does in the damn game. So you obviously can see a shitload better than I can. I'm not too worried about that pitch black area I went through now. But you'll be seeing that if you watch the full video. I know. And you're about, well, this will make 4 videos behind. Well, it is time to say good night from Henry. Again. See what the morning holds. Eight hours of sleep should be good. I mean, hell, his energy's full. He's just gonna be hungry. Hungry as hell. It's your fault. Eventually we'll be getting to the Band of Bastards and to the rest of the game. But I will continue my daily recording of Kingdom Come Deliverance. And every day we'll have a new video. Sometimes 2, like today. Because this whole thing about moderation of how much you play just seems kind of stupid. Whenever I am playing the game too much. Just hanging out. I'm sad. So as always, if you enjoy the video, subscribe, about falling. Anyway, you guys have fun, and I'll catch you next time.